third time's the charm, I guess. The phone keeps ringing. Basically, another home, my suspicions were correct. Another home is highly contaminated, a family. Their home was not supposed to be contaminated. It is. We're making contact right now. I won't say my reporter anymore. I was calling John Ferrugia my reporter, but since he decided at the last possible minute of 2 months in that he's not going to be discussing anything on the state fraud of the story, I decided I was better off not doing that interview in 2 hours away from the time I canceled. But thanks for making me wait 8 weeks and giving me some ideas about things that were happening that were not, John. Appreciate it. Who knows why that is? Got my suspicions. But anyway, another home has been deemed contaminated. And this is a serious issue, folks, because in my mind, the whole time that I've been fighting for, well, 5 months at this point, but since I've been out of the house, it's been over 2 months, and I've been fighting. Nobody's paying me any money. My mind, I'm fighting for this newborn baby that's got, you know, tender complications and is desperate for fresh air, but the mommy was about to turn on the heat full time that was contaminated air shafts, and now I know, I mean, it's cold outside. Everybody's using their heat all the time, so I'm really trying to push for, I knew there was more than just my home happening with this fraudulent situation, including the state fraud. You've got fraud in different levels. You've got the property owner that just rips off their trained professionals only can enter the house papers off the door, and they just move another family in or sell the house. Do. And unless someone within 3 years finds out, they're off the hook. You only got 3 years to sue the owner. Then you got people that have people come in that fraudulently or neglectfully do the testing when it comes to the final testings after cleaning it, and they don't know what the hell they're doing, or they're fraudulently doing it. So there's neglect or fraud there. And you got some cities like Denver who don't come in and just double check the house or anything. Okay, and then you got situations like mine involving the state regulator, Colleen Brisnehan, helping with the fraud. That's right, folks. I've got hidden video that I took from my home that I haven't aired just yet. I think I'm going to try to use that to my advantage, and maybe, who knows, maybe they'll throw me a nice little sweet offer. Maybe I can include some things in there, like immediate assessments on these homes at such and such address, at such and such address, at such and such address. And then maybe I'll even get a choice of who I feel is good enough, like my Mr. Forensic Man, to actually do those tests. Maybe I can use that for some leverage before I actually publish those videos, because I will publish those videos. Mark my words, Colleen. Anyway, this baby in my mind has been a thing in my mind. The person that needs the freshest air possible. And there are mothers out there in meth home stories when they find out their home used to be a meth lab. Their mothers, there's the couple both got sinus surgery. What the hell is that? Both of you? They're taking their kids constantly for respiratory problems. For 5 years they've been in the home. They have no idea. Nobody will say, you know, that just sounds like a meth lab. So the chances for a lot of people to have serious problems and even death, and I mean, it can really mess you up depending on how contaminated that house is. And it could cause some serious issues, people. Not just itchy skin and coughing, but it could cause more serious issues. We were having enough after just 3 months of being in a home that was a lab, just a month and a half to 3 months. Imagine if your home has been contaminated for 5 years, used as a meth lab, saturated toxins in the carpets and the walls, air shafts. And then you're in the home for 4 or 5 years, and every one of your children, you're constantly taking them to the doctors. You're thinking it's some genetic problem or something. And it's the whole time meth and the toxins, the precursors, the ingredients that cause people. This is real. There are hundreds and hundreds, thousands of busts. There's thousands of homes contaminated with meth in the United States alone. We need to push the states to join together there's only 18 states that have any regulations at all. But we need to not only get everybody involved into a massive deal to sign up and make regulations, but we need to get people like Colorado, who has the regulations, who says they're really important, to actually stop fraudulently allowing fake decontaminated reports to go through. That's right. You go to rent or buy a home in Colorado, they don't have to tell you that it used to be a meth lab as long as it was properly decontaminated. But folks, I've got proof that these proper decontamination paperworks are fraudulent. Fraudulent, do you hear me? So, back to the point. My suspicions are correct. I've been fighting for the good reason because I've been fighting since I've left the house, not only to find us another house to live in, but I've also been fighting for the people because I knew that there was other people, other children, other families living in contaminated filth due to neglect and due to fraud. And it is confirmed. And that's all I really know what to say. I don't know what to say other than that. Well, I do. I've got a lot of stuff to say. But you'll just have to catch it on another Mile High Advocate video. And soon I will have proof shown to you through privately recorded video from my own driveway. Hello, you've reached the Mile High Advocate. How can I help you? Oh, goody, goody, goody. It's my secret agent man with the FBI. Have a good day, folks, and stay tuned.